Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a dog collar match. These two guys are going to be connected by the neck to this piece of chain. You can win by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, left in the ring by Princeton Gady III. This is the Butcher. His opponent from Bowden, Georgia, weighing in at 200.
And here we go with the matchup, the dog collar battle between Bull Buchanan and the Butcher. And Bull Buchanan has a lot of aggression to take out on this madman. It was only 1 week ago that the Butcher tried to hang Bull Buchanan with that chain. We understand that Bull Buchanan did suffer some mild injuries to the neck and to the throat, but there was nothing that any doctor could possibly say to convince Bull Buchanan not to come here tonight, not to participate in this dog collar matchup, and not to finally get him some of the Butcher. And I'm warning you right now, fans, this is not going to be for the weak at heart. Bull Buchanan has been waiting for nearly 2 months to finally get his hands on the Butcher in a scenario where it's an even playing field. The Butcher cannot run. The Butcher cannot hide. These two men are connected by those dog collars, and there's no escaping the absolute brutality that this matchup promises to deliver. Bull Buchanan now still measuring the Butcher and firing those shots right to the face. Bull Buchanan is no doubt one of the hardest hitters in great championship wrestling. And Butcher's getting a first-hand lesson at the toughness of Bull Buchanan. Now Butcher's trying to come back here. He's wrapped that chain around his fist and now trying to drive it into the neck of Bull Buchanan. Oh, Butcher driving him head first, right into the ring apron, trying to create some distance, but it's going to be very difficult because once again, these men are bound by that dog collar. Oh, Buchanan sent hard right into the barricade. Further damage done there by the Butcher, and Butcher now nailing him right in the face. That was a closed fist, but it's all legal in a dog collar matchup. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission. How you get there is entirely up to you. Buchanan scoring with a headbutt and another one, rocking the Butcher. And this might be the most offense I've seen anybody mount against this monster since coming to Great Championship Wrestling, since returning to Great Championship Wrestling with Princeton Gady III at his side. And you notice that Princeton Gady III is keeping a real distance from this matchup. And for good reason, because he knows that Bull Buchanan is as fired up as I have ever seen him. You know, Bull Buchanan's had some legendary feuds throughout his wrestling career. This man has wrestled men like The Undertaker. He's helped jumpstart the career of John Cena. Bull Buchanan has been virtually everywhere and done virtually everything, but I have never seen Bull Buchanan as fired up as he is right now against the Butcher. This is much more than a wrestling matchup, even much more than a dog collar match. This is a personal vendetta that Bull Buchanan intends to settle, and settle definitely here tonight. But I gotta give the Butcher credit. He's been absorbing those punches from Bull Buchanan and is now mounting some of his own. Tremendous resilience there by the Butcher, who charges and drives his elbow right across the chest and sandwiches Buchanan against that barricade. And now dropping him with a clothesline. While Bull Buchanan is down and under the pretense of this specific dog collar matchup, Great Championship Wrestling has dictated that falls count anywhere, meaning the Butcher could pin Bull Buchanan right there on the floor. Buchanan now in a lot of trouble here. Oh, and Butcher driving one of those trademark headbutts right into the cranium of Bull Buchanan and rocking the wrestling legend. Oh wait, there's the cover right there. And no, only a 2 count. Butcher trying to end the matchup. Does not want to be in this battle any longer than he has to. With Bull Buchanan. Oh, Buchanan with a vicious right hand. It seems like every time Bull Buchanan seems down, the hatred, the anger, motivates Bull Buchanan to pick himself right back up. And the Butcher's finding out firsthand why Bull Buchanan is internationally known as one of the toughest men, not just in wrestling, but in sports, period. I don't know a football player or a mixed martial artist that hits as hard as Bull Buchanan does. And if you don't believe me, just ask anybody that's ever been in the ring with him, especially the Butcher, because I think the Butcher is getting the very worst of Bull Buchanan's offense. Buchanan now still stalking the Butcher. A well-placed knee right across the face, rocking the big man once again. Oh, Butcher comes out of nowhere, though, with a palm strike right across the temple and momentarily stunning Bull Buchanan. And Butcher charging in with that knee right across the chin, up against the barricade. And a well-placed foot, a series of them, right into the stomach of Bull Buchanan. These men have spent more time on the floor than they have in the ring. And I'm not surprised with the animosity level of these two men. Oh man, Bull Buchanan out of nowhere with the, now here he goes. Now Buchanan opening up once again. Buchanan forcing a headbutt right to the face and now choking the Butcher. Oh, he nearly collapsed the barricade. Oh, the Butcher is in trouble now because Bull Buchanan is gonna do to the Butcher what the Butcher's been doing to Bull Buchanan for the past several weeks. He's gonna try to end the Butcher's career. Now Butcher sent in. Now amazingly this matchup is gonna spill inside the ring into the 6-sided sanctuary of Great Championship Wrestling. Headbutt, there's the cover by Buchanan, but no. The Butcher able to get the shoulder up. Normally in a matchup like this, I would explain some kind of strategy that either man might utilize to get the victory, but truth be told, there's no rhyme or reason to this kind of brutality. Both of these men are simply trying to inflict as much pain and punishment on each other as humanly possible, and Bull Buchanan now has that chain wrapped around the Butcher's throat. Buchanan now setting up the Butcher once again. All but waited way too long, and now the Butcher has come alive. Oh, Butcher now beating down Bull Buchanan. And once again, you've really got to say something for the resilience of the Butcher to have absorbed so much punishment from Bull Buchanan and yet still have enough to bring the wrestling legend down to his knees. The Butcher is an oddity in professional wrestling, but he may very well be a legend in the making. But he has to get by Bull Buchanan before that happens.